What is up, guys? Welcome back to Road to 11, the video series where I take you guys through all the things that I'm doing that you can also follow to get my UTR moving forward. My goal is an 11, but these things that I'm doing, you can apply to your own training schedule and help you move your UTR ahead. Now, before we get started with today's video where I'm putting up a match, I want to cover a couple questions that people were asking me in the comments of different videos as well as in the community tab. Some people were asking why I haven't posted a video in quite some time, and I do apologize for that. I try to be as consistent as possible. But I'm going to tell you guys what happened because it was a combination of things. Thing number one, I did sustain an injury that made a lot of time on court just painful. Lower back injury and a shoulder injury. And it wasn't anything that was super crazy, but it was something that made teaching for long periods of time and training a little bit more difficult. And when it came to shooting videos, there was a lot of equipment that I would pull on the court. There was also just a lot of time that was needed to make sure the video turned out well. And then I was also making physical and technical adjustments to compensate for what hurt and what didn't hurt. So I didn't feel like it would be a good example while I was compensating for my own injuries. Thing number two, I had a software issue with the computer that I was using. And because of that, it made editing videos significantly more difficult and taxing. There was just a lot of things that happened. Sometimes the computer just wouldn't work. So I have upgraded a lot of my equipment, as you guys were asking me to do. So the videos should be flowing better and videos should also be coming out more often. The third thing that happened is our summer training schedule started at the facility that I teach at. So where I usually had a couple of lessons during the day and big gaps in my day until kids got done school, in which case I was busy all evening, summer training went from 9 to 4 full stop schedule. So there was no breaks in between. We had on court, we had gym workouts, we had match play. There was a lot of things that happened which made shooting during the day, which is usually the time that I shoot, very difficult. And then that wasn't counting the lessons and things that I was also doing after training camp was over. So it was just a long schedule combined with an injury, combined with the computers not working. So there's just a lot of things that happened with that. The last thing that happened is a lot of my hitting partners were just inconsistent during the summer. I mentioned that in another video, but people were traveling. One of my hitting partners had a kid, which, congratulations to Eric. There was just a lot of things that happened that just made shooting over the summer very difficult to remain consistent with. But I do want to get back on schedule, and I'm going to make sure that as we go into the fall where the schedule can change back, I should be able to get back to the 2 videos a week, and I'm taking suggestions from you guys as well. Another thing that I did do, which some people seem to enjoy, was I did do a live video on this YouTube channel where I was answering and communicating with people directly in real time. So I want to do that more regularly. I'm thinking every 3 to 4 weeks, I'll just shoot a live and then you guys can get involved. But without talking too much, today's video is a rematch against Parth. Now, you guys might remember Parth. Parth was one of the first matchups that I shot when Road to 11 started, and he trained with us full time during the summer. He got a lot better. He wanted to come back on the channel and get another shot. I'm completely fine with it, and this was when I was also a little bit more healthy. So we shot this video not too long ago, and I'm just putting it up now that all of the software and stuff on my computer is done. So I'm going to show you guys the match, and then we'll come back here for the wrap up.
go that way.
Caught the line.
40. No.
So like you guys saw, I did get the win again, but he is playing a lot better. I feel like he's constructing points more. And if you compare this video that I just put up to the video that I put up where I played him a while ago, the point construction and the average point length was significantly longer. So I'm really happy to see that. He's also serving a little bit bigger, which is why I had some trouble returning every now and then. But overall, I was really happy with the way I played. And to get into something as I'm moving into the other parts of Road to 11, the reason why I'm playing with certain levels of players is because I have a ladder of people that I have access to, and I want to make sure that as I'm practicing and hitting and putting matchups on the channel, that the matchups are in an order where I feel like every time I put the next level of opponent up, my level has also come back enough that I feel like I can put out good content as well as a good level match, whether I win or lose, against that next level. So when it came to playing Gerardo versus Parth versus Alyssa, and even Joel and Justin, like I want to make sure that everybody I play just kind of incrementally gets a little bit better, and that way the content stays good, but also I feel like I'm not holding myself at a certain level and I'm progressing as well. That way, when you guys are actually trying to imitate or emulate some of the things that you see me doing on or off the court, that you can also add that to the way that you're structuring things. Don't practice with the same people all the time if you have access to better opponents, but you have to make sure that you're doing it in a certain order. But that's going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to go into a couple of other details in a more talking-based video, which will be coming out next week. And I'll go into some of the details of things that are going on off the court. But since, like I said, that wraps up today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.